The business excellence framework falls in a few different pillars. So over here, what you see, there are 8 pillars, from leadership to customers, strategy, people, process, results, innovation, and knowledge. So basically, when you look at this framework, right, it always starts with the leadership. So from the leadership and having to know your customer, what they really need, and understand your customer, building your strategy, your people, your process, you will be able to see results. And of course, in this whole entire process, the innovation will be around this whole entire pillars. That means you can do innovation in your leadership, you can do innovation with your strategy, with your people, your processes. And same thing like knowledge. You need to know, you have knowledge about leadership, you need to have knowledge about your customers, you need to have knowledge about strategy, people, process, and thereafter you can drive the results. And I'll be sharing with you these 3 key pillars today on leadership, people, and process. First, I would like to touch about leadership. The first thing that I have learned over the past 15 years about leadership is about 格局 in Mandarin. And in English, I'm not sure of the direct translation, but to me, it means dream big. You need to have big dreams, in order for you to have the right thoughts about what you need to do. And thereafter, you will be able to achieve it faster. Why do I say so? Give you an example. Last time when I first started my first business back in 2010, when I started Elites, right, my vision is just about being the #1 biggest promoter agency. Promoter agency as in providing promoters to the in the supermarket, right? I just thought of being the largest, providing the most promoters in Singapore. So all the actions that I do is about how I can actually increase the number of promoters, how I can increase the number of customers in Singapore. Then in 2016, 2017, I started to think that actually this is too small of a dream, because if I have too small of a dream, I will have very limited career progression for my people. And when I have very little career progression for them, they may leave me someday, etc. Right? So in 2017, I started to think of expanding to overseas. Within 2 years, I managed to help the HR company to expand to 6 other countries. So when 2010 to 2017, 2018, it took me about 8 years for me to grow from a business to the regional business. But when I started GoalsMapper in around 2017, 2018, I started off with the vision of wanting to have a regional exposure for GoalsMapper. So when I was in GoalsMapper, within 5 years, we are already in 5 to 6 countries. So that makes a huge difference. And how this actually applies to everyone in terms of doing business or even in the field of your work is that you need to be very clear and you need to dream big about what you want to achieve in your career or in your business. So if you look around you, the people who have been doing very, very well in this industry, they already have this big vision, big dream in front of them. They know exactly where they want to go, and that's where they build their business really, really fast. And I'm sure you have seen many, many good examples. Some people who first joined the industry and mentioned that, I wanted to be the biggest, I want to have 100-man team. And within a very short time, they actually achieved this goal. And that is the reason why, because they already know that they wanted to build a team, and they started to think, how can they build? And they start to learn how to build. And gradually, within a short time, they achieve the goal. So, for leadership, the very first important thing I personally feel that you need to have is to have a big dream or a big vision. You must have the 格局 in order for you to grow fast and big.